Hinata CHWAAN, Hinata SWWAAN. Yes, Sanji reference, and by the way, I don't smoke. This is absolutely horrible, but I thought it'd be funny. This episode of Naruto Shippuden, although it's filler, you can kind of say, I still consider it kind of canon because it was written by Kishimoto himself. It's adapted from a one-shot that he did for Road to Ninja a while back. If you've seen that, I actually reviewed that one-shot manga. So I was really excited coming into this, knowing that this was actually going to be today's episode. You know, they were adapting that. And to be honest with you, on an enjoyment level, I give this 5 out of 5 on enjoyment level because it was great to see the characters not on missions, not in life or death situations, just kind of lounging. But it also touched up on a lot of themes that the movie Naruto Shippuden Road to Ninja touched on as well, as far as like, you know, Naruto being alone when, you know, when all is said and done and everybody's going home to their parents for dinner and all sorts of things. Naruto's going home alone to eat ramen by himself. So it touched up on those themes as well, and it did a really good job. It really just showed the downtime of Naruto's actual life, and it gives you more of a foundation of what these characters do on their off time. It gives you more of their personality and everything. So as far as animation goes in this one, there were a couple of little wonky moments, like Kakashi kind of looked a little off, and Ino looked really off in the bath scenes a lot of the times. It was like, wait, who's that? But for the most part, there was a lot of really beautiful scenes as well. It was like there was some certain scenes where it's kind of like the characters look a little weird, but there was a lot of really good scenes as well. And the bath scenes, like aside from Ino, the rest of the bath scenes like looked really beautifully animated. I'm not just talking about all these busty chicks in there. I mean actual animation. It looked pretty good in this episode, especially the sad part at the end with Naruto's it was like a face of Naruto with a smile right when everybody left or whatever. There was some pretty good, decent animation moments in here, but there was a couple little off things, and overall, it wasn't like anything to ruin the episode, but there were sometimes like, I wish this could have been like movie quality because it is kind of connecting to the movie. As far as like, you know, the plot and everything, it was pretty simple, you know, Naruto's alone. Rock Lee saw him, you know, he's a friend to him, and it really just shows how far Naruto's come as far as, like, friends and everything, because, you know, in the beginning, he didn't really have any friends, anybody, nothing, and now he kind of has friends that are looking out for him, and Rock Lee is like, you know, he's alone, I don't like seeing this, we're going to have some fun, we're going to the bath, and I think that was a pretty good thing to show that, like, Naruto being after Sasuke all this time, you don't need him as far as, like, friendship-wise, because, yeah, he was one of your first friends or whatever, but you got so many incredible friends. You got friends that are looking out for you left and right. Like, for Rock Lee to do that, that is an amazing friend, and I think that that just shows how much Rock Lee is a great character. For him to actually do that, put this whole big get-together with everybody just because he feels that bad for his friend, and, you know, it sounds like a great time. I think that Rock Lee is awesome for that, and that just shows that Naruto has many good friends, and he doesn't need Sasuke. He don't need him anymore. Hilarious moment. The bath scene where Naruto is there thinking, I wonder what Sasuke is doing right now. And then he looks over and then Shino turns into Sasuke for a moment. He envisions Sasuke being there. He's like, Sasuke, what are you doing here? I was like, why? Why? You got Hinata's big ass tits in the right next door, but you're thinking about Sasuke. I would be thinking about like, wonder what Hinata looks like with no clothes. Like, why are you thinking about Sasuke? Come the fuck on. You have all your great friends there. You have busty woman next door. Forget Sasuke, please. Please. So, that was one thing I was just like, what the hell, man? But it was to be expected because, like I said, I read the one shot a while back, so I wasn't too upset about it or anything like that. It was just freaking hilarious for me. And overall, the whole thing with Rock Lee, you know, training and accidentally falling in on them, again, when you watch Road to Ninja, you will see a very twisted version of all this, but I think that it was really, again, you know, showing friendship, and you gotta trust your friends once in a while. The hilarious joke with the bra getting stuck on Naruto was pretty funny, you know, to kind of twist things all around, but the fact that Naruto didn't give a shit, he was like, yo, Rock Lee didn't do it. I trust him. That's my friend. And I felt bad for Rock Lee when he was crying as well. I was just like, oh, come on, man. Like, yo, Ino, calm your ass down. Sit down. Get back in that bathtub and shut up. That's what I was thinking. Like, come on, man. He's crying there, running. He's like, he didn't do it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. I'm probably the only, and I repeat, I'm probably, and let me know, the only person that prefers Sakura over Ino. Yes, I prefer Sakura over Ino. When I was looking at that bathtub scene, I mean, you can't help it. It's a fan service scene. Come on. I was just like, I don't know, man. Sakura, yeah, she's, you know, a little flat. Yeah, but I don't know. I like Sakura more than Ino. That's probably just me. I'm probably like 1 out of 1. But that's just me when it comes to that whole scenario. So I'm just saying, although, you know, Hinata overall. Hinata, maybe 10-10 around there. I don't know. 10-10 looking pretty decent. But yeah, so covering that fan service material, that's my stance on it. Hinata at the top, maybe 10-10 right here, then Sakura, then Ino. Just saying. So, yeah, overall, the special, very freaking enjoyable, hilarious. It touched up on some serious themes as well, with Naruto being by himself, and it's a precursor to the actual movie because you see Toby getting ready to cause the limited Tsukiyomi, not the, eternal Tsukiyomi. So it's kind of like a tester for what's to come. It wraps up into the story. Everything about it to me, it was just freaking awesome. I just loved it, and I really adored what they did with this one because it really, it was just good. It was just all around good. I give this one everything together, enjoyment, animation, story, everything about it. I would give it a good maybe 4.5 out of 5. I think it was just really freaking the bomb. It was like, you want to enjoy yourself seeing some quote-unquote filler, even though it's penned by Kishimoto, so keep that in mind. This is the one to watch because it was just like, you got everything you need in this one. You got a little bit of everything, except fighting, but I don't always need fighting personally. I'm not one, like, I love a good fight, don't get me wrong, but something like this I can also really get into and enjoy, and I think that they handled it real nicely. Kishimoto did the pen work, so shout out to him because without him, this wouldn't have been, around, this little special. And yeah, let me know what you think. First of all, did you enjoy it? What was your favorite moment? And I gotta ask, out of all the chicks, which one do you prefer the most? Obviously, it's gonna be Hinata, but Sakura or Ino? I'm just saying. I'm sure everyone's gonna pick Ino over Sakura, but I'm curious to see what people think. Yeah, just overall thoughts. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Hinata. She's the best. I'm sorry. Hinata for the win. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have a freaking awesome day.